Sam, we're 6 weekends into the new season and a few winners on the boards, numerous of placed horses as well, and you have a big team of horses for the year ahead, so you must be happy how things have started.
Yeah, Davey, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, the year started off well. We've had plenty of horses to run, horses that were left over from last year, and a couple of nice winners there early on, and a nice 4-year-old winner the weekend. So.
And that 4-year-old winner that you mentioned won the auction maiden, Quantum Realm, a son of Not Now Cato, owned by the Hydes, ridden by Evan Dwan, who's based here in the yard with you. He was a very impressive winner in the end, and what would be his plans going forward?
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He came out of Goss UK sale last year. Great jumping horse, done it well the weekend. Evan gave him a great ride, and I'd imagine he'll be sold. He'll go to one of the upcoming sales.
And you'll have a few on these upcoming sales then?
Yeah, we have a couple of nice horses going to the Goss UK sale there in a couple of weeks. Mona's Melody, she's a filly by Ruler of the World. She won a bumper in Punchestown and then finished third in a competitive listed bumper, so she's black type filly now. And a 5-year-old gelding called Method Madness. He was second in Downpatrick to one of Gordon's in a bumper, and he's a nice horse to go to England with there as well. So two nice horses for that sale anyway, you know.
That's good. Looking at some of your older horses, Temple Breeding, horse who won up in Port Russia, winners 3 for Pat King, who predominantly rides for you. Will he go to Fairy House, the meeting on the 10th of December?
Yeah, the plan at the moment is he's after winning 4 now, and been placed I think 4 or 5 times. He hasn't been out of money in any of his point starts. He's a good consistent horse, and I'd imagine he'll go for the maiden hunter chase up in Fairy House, and Alone Among Millions will probably go, or Light Duties will go for the hunter chase, the open hunter chase that day.
Well, that was the next horse I was going to ask you about, is Alone Among Millions. He's had 5 runs for you, 5 wins, very impressive horse. He was very good back in March in Gorn when he won the hunter's chase to beat Some Man. You must be really looking forward to the year ahead with him.
Yeah, he's a very exciting horse. It's great. We've had him here since he was a 3-year-old. Big horse, and he's the 2 ladies that own him have given him plenty of time, and he's a lovely horse. He's a very exciting horse. I think he'll improve again this year, you know. So he's unbeaten, and he's a good horse, you know, for that grade. And
talking about the good horses of the yard, I'd have to ask about Longhouse Music. 20 wins between the flags. It's incredible. 11-year-old mare. How is she?
Very good. She started back there the weekend down in Ballycrystal. She ran fine. She finished third. She always needs a run. She's getting a bit older now, but I think she's been first or second in 30 points. You know, she's an unbelievable mare, and hopefully now she'll get back into winning ways there in the next couple of weeks.
And we've seen this morning you've a good team of horses, as we mentioned at the top, but a lot of 3-year-olds who will be ready to run then in February. You must be looking forward to some of those.
Yeah, we have about 33-year-olds there, and so a lovely bunch now, a couple of really nice horses with good pedigrees and that, and they're all going away nicely, yeah.
Tell us a little about your fantastic farm here, just outside Cashel, County Tipperary. Gallops, School and Grounds. Tell us about your facilities.
Yeah, this is the home place, and we've built it up over the last 10 years. There's about 60 stables here, and we have another yard rented up the road, but this is the main yard, and we have 2 gallops. We have a circle gallop, which is the original gallop, was actually here. My father had it here a few years ago, and we redid that last year. John Orman did it up this time last year, and it's made a big difference. He did a fantastic job. I think they redid the whole gallop from bottom to top in 3 or 4 days. Very efficient, and he does a brilliant job. You know, anytime you want sand, he'll be on the phone and he'll have it up straight away. No, it's top class, and he actually topped up the straight. We have a straight 7 furlong sand gallop as well. We really do the faster work, and that's a massive help as well, you know.
And lovely School and Grounds as well then on grass and a strip.
Yeah, we have a 2 furlong schooling strip that joins onto the straight gallop, and we also have plenty of grass to school them on. There's plenty of ground to school all the horses, so it's great.
Mentioned a couple of lads already, Pa and Evan. Your riders then, Derek O'Connor rides quite a lot for you as well, so you're lucky you have good lads here in the yard.
Yeah, we have a brilliant team of lads. You know, there's as you say, Evan's here full time, Pa comes in plenty, he rides plenty, Derek still rides a lot of them, but then you have lads like Jack O'Grady and Mikey Tobin comes in, and Owen Mahan rides a few there as well. So
he rode the mare the weekend.
He rides plenty of John Logan's horses there, so no, we're blessed. We have a great team, and a great team of owners as well. We have very, very good owners, and lads in the yard are very good, like James King and Liam Kelly and Brendan Lee. They're with me years, you know, and they keep an eye on everything at home, you know.
Can't be done without these lads.
No, they're brilliant. I couldn't do it without them.
2 years back, 32 winners on the board you had for the point-to-point season. Last year, you had 17 going strong. No doubt you would have added a lot more to that pre-COVID. Do you think in numbers going into a season, Sam, or is it just about
not really,
getting those nice horses to win?
Those numbers were a bit elevated because of a couple of good open horses, you know, like Longhouse Music won 13 that year. But we have a good mix of horses, you know, so we do have plenty of winners, you know. There's 6-year-olds and there's plenty of 5-year-olds left, and there's 5 or 6 open horses. So, you know, there's a good range of horses, and 10 or 15 for the track as well. So we've plenty to keep us busy now.
Any nice 4-year-old for us to keep an eye out for that might run soon?
Yeah, we've a good few 4-year-olds left. Like, I think that was only the first or second 4-year-old we ran the weekend. There's a couple there. There's a very nice Milan horse called More Than a Memory. He'll be out there in the next 3 or 4 weeks. And there's a Yates filly called Where's Maud Gone. She could either go for a bumper or a point. She'll be entered in both in the next coming weeks, but they're 2 nice 4-year-olds, I think. That's
good. Listen, Sam, thanks very much for having me this morning. It's great to see the place, and very best luck for the year ahead.
Thanks very much, David.